All right, yo, what's going on, everybody, man? This is your guy, Shields, yo. Today we gonna be reacting to this joint right here, man. It says, it ain't adding up. Slim Thug breaks down why he stayed away from major record labels. Hey, man, they say you can do it independent. I think Master P did it independent, but let's go ahead and jump into this and see what Slim Thug's talking about without further ado, man.
Slim Thug breaks down why he stayed away from a major record label deal.
Looking news, y'all be hating on my cyber beast. Yo, shit is not this cool, man.
Damn, he got a matte black Cybertruck. That motherfucker clean.
Yo, shit ain't got a pop trunk like this. We got a whole air trunk and some real grown man shit. Be working on cars and shit. You know what I'm saying?
That joint clean. I think he got it wrapped.
On 30s, Spaceship Slim. You know what I'm saying? Before that, I would have said, a major thing, shut all the mom and pop stores down. I would have never signed. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, a lot of rappers was too cool to sell their own shit. A lot of rappers, you know, they like, damn, you out there with your CD? Yeah, and look at me. Look how much money we getting off this shit. And it ain't no, hey, you'll check out my CD, you'll check out my demo. These motherfuckers is blowing my phone up looking for me. You know what I'm saying? Everybody know what stores you was buying it from back in the day. We had Soundwave. That was like a big trap. Soundwave was a big trap. We used to burn that motherfucker up.
Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
Like straight up. Hey, I remember when I was a teenager or a kid, there was a couple of artists in my hometown that was actually doing their thing. You know what I'm saying? And they would be selling their CDs like on a weekend when everybody just be out chilling. You know what I'm saying? Like we used to hang out in big parking lots or outside of convenience stores, be huge crowds of people, but they used to be artists like selling their CDs, you know what I mean? And then there was like little pop-up mom and pop spots that people would open up and they just had all CDs, like burned copies with they printed off the mixtape covers and everything. You know what I'm saying? There was people doing that when I was like a kid, you know what I mean? So, and they was making some money.
Rappers, Screw was selling all the Southside rapper stuff. You could only get it from Screw. You see what I'm saying? That's the difference in the North Side and the South Side, how I did it. Most of them rappers, they didn't sell their music because Screw sold their music. I had stores that I was selling. Watts told me how to, hey man, you bring me back this on a CD, bring me back this on a tape. I had stores. I had my own store. We was trapping them hoes. We was getting some money off that shit. God damn, I bet you ain't gonna look. Motherfucker don't even be thinking, looking, nothing. If you in the Mazda, you don't give a fuck about life. You just be, I'ma just jump out there. Yeah, Greens, but they know, it ain't no secret. People know what it is. People remember. We was getting paid off of it. You bought our shit out the store. You was looking for it. Everybody know that. We was on the bootleggers' head, Kappa Beach Party. We were making so much money selling them hoes. You feel me? That's the only difference. That's the difference. And that right there, I'm going to tell y'all the lesson. That what taught me my self-worth. When I started having a direct connect with those local mom and pop stores, I got to know what the fuck I was supposed to be making. I was like, hold up, man. I ain't finna sign no deal for no $250,000 for no fucking clout. When I'm getting that money, dropping these motherfucking mixtapes, dropping the Boss, dropping the Underground Hogging, I represent this. What the fuck I'm gonna sign a 4-year deal for on some broke ass shit like that? Fuck that fame, I'll be UGK till I motherfucking die before I let them hoes hold me like that. And that's what gave me the boss mind frame. And I ain't need no label. I was like, man, I don't need them hoes. Look at the yard. Just like you see me now, we had.
Hey, that boy Slim Thug got it out the mud for real, man. And like I said, man, I remember those days, man, where you could go into the mall or you can just walk around the corner. You know what I'm saying? Next to the corner store where you go buy your candy or chips from, there'll be CD shops there. and you'll be seeing artists from all over. I'm talking about artists that I never even heard of, man. And it was the days. The last time I've been to an actual record store where there was CDs and records in there, I was in Austin, Texas. And I was at a record store out there, man. And I spent some time in there looking around because I had not been into a record store since I was like in, I want to say, 7th or 8th grade in middle school. And after that, they just started phasing them out. You know what I'm saying?
The same amount of cars, but they was just blue. George, you know George? George was the trap in that Dallas, baby. Shout out my boy George Lopez. Rappers don't even know these people like this. I was tapped in. These is my friends, like for real. You see what I'm saying? This was the difference. This what taught me my self-value. This what made me say, you know what, man? F that deal shit. It ain't adding up. It ain't adding up. And then, you know what else? It was so many niggas with deals that was not living like me. In real life, they was more famous. They was on the radio, but they house wasn't like mine. They bankroll wasn't like mine. The rides wasn't like, nothing was like mine. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what you got to realize. If they get lucky and get some hit songs, that show shit gonna keep you paid. Like, we got lucky and got still tipping in a couple more records that keep us paid for the long run. But if that hoe don't stick and you don't own none of that, you going back to the hood, homie. You headed right back to the hood.
Straight up. Hey, spend some game to your artists, man. Y'all better pay attention.
And me, I get all my shit. I don't get the smile number. No, nah. I don't sell my shit to people for a check up front. I own my shit, and I get, you know what it is? You don't get a big bankroll out the gate. It be light compared to going and get a deal from them. But in the long run, it add up. In the long run, the shit add up, because you know what you're doing? As you keep dropping projects, you're building neighborhoods.
Oh, Nipsey Hussle too.
Every time you drop a project, that's
shout out to
real
Nipsey,
estate,
man.
That's a house that's gonna pay you rent every month for the rest of your life. Every time you put an album out, you drop it, you built the house, and it's gonna pay you rent every single month for the rest of your life. No property taxes, no nothing, nigga. That's why the white people buying you is because they know this the best hustle in the world. Shit just keep paying. That's why these white people buying your masters. They ain't gotta pay no property tax on that shit. It's a safe stock. You know what I'm saying? You a safe stock. You just want some money right now. You know what I'm saying? You want some money right now.
Glasses.
Taking advantage of that. Oh, I give him. He ain't never seen 100,000. Shit, let's give it to him. We'll get that 100,000 2 years, and then it'll keep going after that forever. Another 100,000, another 2 years. Another 100,000, another year.
Right.
Another 100,000 forever. But he just need that 100,000 so he can go buy that chain and keep up with the other rappers. So let's just buy them right quick.
Straight up, that's how they do it too.
About your sales, your streams, I don't give a fuck about none of that shit if you don't own that shit. Cause it ain't yours to be capping with. It's them people shit. You capping with them people shit. That ain't your shit. What I cap with is my shit. I own my shit. I got neighborhoods. I got a whole neighborhood of raps, of motherfucking albums and projects I put out that I get paid from every month. I seen a girl I ain't seen in a long time, in Dallas. She was like, man, you know them niggas in Atlanta, I don't think you sell. I say, man, I don't sell no motherfucker. They way of coming up ain't even like ours. Their way of coming up is, oh, Usher the top nigga, who Jermaine the preacher. Let's go get a deal and do it. You can't even compete with the niggas out there unless you got a major behind you out there. You know what I'm saying? So they more, let's put a project together, get a deal, go worldwide with this shit. They don't think, let's stay independent, build a neighborhood, and get paid every month. So them niggas think I sell. I don't be on the radio in Atlanta. They like, that ain't dropped nothing since still tipping. That's broke. They don't even know about the independent projects I'm dropping straight to the fans, straight to the consumers, straight to the app. You begging for a stream, I'm finna get $10 a mixtape. Straight like back in the day. You feel me? Yeah, it's a whole nother hustle. And we ain't scared to see. A lot of people want to look like they winning and have them people put all that money behind them so the clout will be there. You look at me, nigga, I don't give a fuck about no clout. Look at me, I look crazy than a mother right now. I don't give a about nothing but getting work done and adding up. That's it though, man. That's just the difference. You know what I'm saying? And the mindset is how it's different is. Think about this. When you're on a major label, what
Like
is the
some
thing?
thugs
Everybody
mindset.
I want to come out and be number one. I want to be number one on the charts. So they sell the project to the people to be number one on the charts. So you can say, man, I was number one on the charts. Right? So now you don't own your music, your life stories, a song about whatever you had. You know what I'm saying? You don't own it because you want to be at the top of the chart.
Right. You wanted to clout.
Right? Because what else we do it for? Right? Man, we got to get this roll. We got to do this shit right. We got to be at the top of the chart. We got to be, you know, number one. That's what we chasing, number one, right? That's what people chase, right? Now, it ain't even about being one-hit wonders and nothing. I'm just saying the mindset. Just check the mindset of the... When you sign a record deal, what's your goal? As a rapper, whatever singer, whatever the f you is, when you sign a deal, your goal is to go number one on the charts. Right? Only way to achieve that, we was just talking about this, how Houston rap OG and every OG rapper from other states, man. I ain't saying that. It's a lot of still. It's a lot of niggas the major labels shit work for. There's a lot of Atlanta getting money. A lot of niggas everywhere getting money. You know, I'm not saying that we the best. I'm just telling you the different mindsets. All right, it ain't a battle. We gotta stop putting each other against each other. Whatever way for you is cool. You know what I'm saying? I'm just telling you how we did it. The mindset of a rapper is get a record deal, go number one. If you get a record deal, you taking advance, they buying your music, and you are not, they get 90% of your shit now, and you getting less, about 10% of your shit, right? And you doing that, you making that deal because you want to go number one on the charts. But you just sold your property and only get 10%, you sold it completely. Somebody else own it now. And then they only gonna pay you a small percentage, 10% of your shit. Plus you gotta pay them back all the money they gave you. You see what I'm saying? When you know math, this shit just won't add up for you at all. If you really know math, you like, what the hell no. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know math because I sold mixtapes. I know that it's too late to trick me with this shit. I already direct deal with these motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? So now they want 90% of my money. Right now, I'm the owner of my shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting 100% of my shit going directly to stores as an independent underground mixtape rapper. I'm going, you know who I'm with George, Soundwave. I'm going straight to the store selling my shit for $8 wholesale. A CD, $8 wholesale. A motherfucking tape, $5 wholesale. And they want thousands. So now when you go to these motherfucking labels and they say, well, we gonna give you, you know, the wholesale money gonna be this, and we still gonna give you 10% of that, but you gotta pay us the whole money we let you borrow first, and then we gonna give you 10% if you recoup. You know, it's a big ass hole you land in, and you never get paid off your shit again. You feel me? So when you understand math, you say, why do that? Why not just say it and just put my shit out and believe in myself, and if people like it, they gonna keep buying the shit, and it's gonna keep going up, and the rent house gonna pay me good rent every month. If it actually be a classic, like I think it is, shit, I could just get paid 90% and pay the distributor 10% and get it everywhere.
Right.
Why don't I just do that? I don't believe in myself. I want to be on what? Number one on the chart. And now I have ownership of my shit. So now the song I did at 20, I'm still getting paid for at 50 every month, instead of selling it to somebody for a couple $100,000 that I would have made in a couple months. You feel what I'm saying?
He making a lot of sense here, man. Hope y'all taking notes.
Math is what I asked you.
He's speaking so much game, bro. I don't even want to pause it.
What are we doing this for? For clout? You gotta get famous, then you gotta hang around weirdos who do all kind of weird shit. They don't really know you. You just a little popular, so they're your friend. The minute you ain't popular, they ain't your friend. There's too much fake shit going on, man. Nothing is real. They only with you when you're popping. So what do you want to jump in this weirdo world for, man? Like, why? You know what I'm saying? Because you want to be cool and be, you know, I never fitted in. I never fitted in. You know what I'm saying? I always say, you know what? I believe in myself. I know I don't even look for the crowd like that. I don't even care about everybody, but I know it's enough real people who like me, you know what I'm saying, to make this shit work. And if it don't work like this, I'm not really a rapper then. If I can't do it by myself, I really ain't as good as I think I am. If I gotta have all the fake shit, you know what I'm saying, I really ain't as good as I think I am. So maybe this ain't what I'm supposed to be doing. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Yo, that's the end of the video right there, man. My man Slim Thug, man, Boss Hog. Yo, I used to listen to Slim Thug when I was a teenager and coming up through high school and whatnot. He dropped a lot of game on y'all right there, man, about being an independent artist and how these labels try to take advantage of you, man, and give you them crazy splits, bro, where they taking most of your royalties and leaving you with pennies, bro. You can't even get a quart of water. Come on, man. Y'all go ahead and watch this video again, bro, so y'all can get that game and take them notes if you're an up-and-coming artist, man, or if you're independent, stay independent, man, and get that bread. My guy, Kyrie on his way, man. Y'all gonna hear him soon, bro. And y'all heard it here first. You know what I mean? Sock it to me, bro. Hey, yo, this is your guy, Shields, man. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to sub, man. Don't forget to share, bro. Simple, man. And everything is all free. You feel me? But anyway, I'm out the jam. Y'all be cool. Peace.